Welcome back to Space Cadets Away Missions. We're doing Mission 3 Earth Orbital Platform. We're in an alien platform, and I have a correction from last episode. We had our first officer, Annie Fletcher, here shooting through this hatch. Well, she can't do that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have said she spent an oxygen to open the hatch first, because you can spend an oxygen to do one extra action on your turn. So that will solve that problem. She's down from 6 oxygen now down to 5. Alright, and we had said she's going to be going first in this episode, so let's zoom down on her. First thing we have to do is scan one of the closest tiles. Of course, this one is closest because it's 1 away, so let's get to that. Alright, the first thing on Annie Fletcher's turn is to explore the closest tile, or reveal it. And let's see what we get. It's the Thrall Control Room. Okay. Which means all Thralls are going to be War Thralls until we deactivate the Thrall Control Room. 1 action point to turn it off. Alright, we're going to have a Discovery token in there, which is going to be a Force Field Belt. Ooh, another one. I guess there are 2 of them. That's okay. And our aliens are going to be Saucerman, Thrall, and a Bug. So we're going to get a Saucerman, we're going to get a Thrall, who will be a War Thrall, and we're going to get a Bug. But the Bug is going to show up in the shuttlecraft, because that's the only spot where we have a vent right now. Okay, Annie's got 3 actions, 1 non-combat and 2 regular, so let's figure out what she's going to do with them. Alright, for our first action, she is going to use a non-combat action, and she will open the hatch here between the Thrall Control Room and herself. For her second action, she's going to attack this Saucerman. So she's going to be rolling 5 dice because she's using her atomic rifle. Let's get to the dice tray. Alright, she's rolling 5 dice to attack the one Saucerman through the open hatch. And she gets nothing at all. Oh man, that is nasty. She will then spend her next action to fire again. Ooh. Alright, and she gets 1 hit, which is going to take out the one Saucerman. And that is it for her actions. Now she can spend an oxygen to do 1 more. And I'm not sure if she's going to do it. I have to think about that, and we'll find out. Alright, I think she is going to spend 1 of her 5 oxygen remaining for 1 extra action. She's going to use her air knife, which is going to be rolling 3 dice, and she's going to attack the Saucerman in her same space. Come on, let's get some good hits here. And she gets absolutely nothing. Wow, that was a horrible turn. Horrible. Alright, up next is going to be our doctor, Hugo Garcia. Ooh, let's hope he has a better turn than First Officer Annie Fletcher just had. Alright, it's the doctor's turn, and the first thing we do on his turn, of course, is we need to scan. So we have to scan this one, so we're 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to scan this location for the doctor. So there's a Discovery token, an Alien token, and we end up getting this one. And of course, all the arrows must point in the same direction. I have them all pointing north. Okay, there we have it. What do we have for a Discovery token? We have one of these Mysteriums. Okay, they're useful for creating items. We haven't found any items to create yet, and ooh, the all annoying. Okay, we got a leader, a Saucerman, and a Thrall. This is all not good. Oh man. So we're going to get 1 leader. We're going to get another Saucerman and another War Thrall. Okay, the Thralls are not much of a threat, but the build-up of Saucermen and leaders is not ideal. Okay, that is the first part of the doctor's turn. He's got a Bug in his space. We've got a whole bunch of Saucermen kicking around now and a bunch of War Thralls. Not ideal. I think the first thing... Oh man, what does he even want to do? I think we're not going to worry about the Bug for now. I think the first thing he's going to do, a non-combat action, he's going to move here into this space with our first officer. For his first regular action, he is going to shoot at the Saucerman with his ray gun. If you look at his ray gun, if he's in the same space, going to be rolling 5 dice. So let's get to the dice tray. He's going to be rolling 5 dice and shooting at the Saucerman. Alright, 5 dice. And yes, I'm using the tomb dice because they have 3 axes on the 10-sided die, and we hit in this game on a 1, 2, or 3 on a 10-sided. So that's why I use the tomb dice. Okay, 5 dice shooting the Saucerman. Let's see a bunch of successes, please. And he gets 1. So he actually takes the Saucerman down. But no overkills. Oh, kind of wanted some overkills. Alright, the Doctor has 1 regular action remaining, and he can use an oxygen for another action. Oh, wow. This is not great. He could open the hatch and use an oxygen to shoot. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. This is dangerous stuff. He's going to use his last regular action to open this hatch between the leader and the Saucerman. And he will then spend 1 of his 6 oxygen for an extra action to shoot at the leader, which is right here. But he only has the plinky little ray gun. And if you see 1 space away, he's only rolling 3 dice. Alright, let's shoot at the leader. Oh, come on. Take the leader out, and he misses the leader. This is not good. Okay, that's going to end off our turn for our characters. So I'm just going to zoom down here, and then we're going to start having all the aliens taking their turn, which could be bad news. Alright, kind of a longish shot. What we have active is we have a leader, we have Saucerman, we have War Thralls, and we have a bug. And we do them in this order because you can see here sentience order would activate 2nd in line, 3rd, 5th, 7th. So we're going to start off with the leaders, and there's 2 of them. They have movement of 2, can move and attack through closed hatches. Ouch. Can move and attack in the same turn. A leader that starts in or enters a tile occupied by a Saucerman moves the Saucerman with them. This is all bad stuff. Well, this leader's not going anywhere because he has a clear shot at the Doctor and at our first officer. This one, though, is going to... They can move through closed hatches, move and attack through closed hatches. So which tile number? This is 43, this is 7. So this leader is actually going to move in here because it's the lower number tile for movement. So he's going to move in here, and we'll be shooting. And unfortunately, the Doctor is going to be the target for both of them because he went last. Now, leaders, unfortunately, are rolling 4 attack dice, range 1, and overkill is panic. Yikes. Well, let's have this leader attack first. So we're going to adjust the camera. And you're rolling 4 dice, shooting at the Doctor. This is bad, bad news. Alright, we can get the dice tray, we can get everything in camera shot here. Come on, miss! Ah! Alright, he hits the Doctor for 1 health. The Doctor is now down to 3 health. And our leader gets an overkill. Well, what's the overkill? It's panic. Panic. Rocketeer loses 1 oxygen. Maximum 1 oxygen per turn. So, our Doctor panics. Loses an oxygen. Goes from 5 oxygen down to 4. That was the first leader attacking. We also have another one. He's going to do the same thing. Miss! And this leader misses with all dice. Whew! That is good. Alright, all leaders have gone. Up next, the Saucerman. They can move 1. They have 2 attack dice, attack range 1. They can move and attack through closed hatches, and they can move and attack in the same turn. Saucerman moved by a leader cannot move again. So this one can't move again, not going to need to. Both of these Saucermen, once again, going to be shooting at the Doctor. This time they only have 2 dice attack each. So let's see. First one attacks and hits the Doctor. Wow, that's going to knock him from 3 health down to 2. And the second Saucerman, miss, you little bugger. Alright, he misses. So no more harm done. That's the Saucerman going. Up next are the War Thralls. They get to move 1. They have 3 attack dice, but you can't attack them. Cannot move through closed hatches. Well, they don't have to worry about that at the moment, and they cannot move and attack in the same turn. They'll carry brains in a jar. Can be removed with successful Subdue Thrall action, but you can't rescue them until you turn the Thrall control unit off. Well, they're just going to move because they're not in a space with any of our Rocketeers. So this one's going to go through the open hatch into here. This one will move this way because it's 1-2, won't go through the closed hatch towards our Rocketeers. That's the War Thralls moving. Oh man. And up last we have one Bug, and he gets 1 action, and he'll just basically move right in here with our Rocketeers. Alright, now we're into the cleanup phase. And what we do with the cleanup phase, all stunned aliens recover. Well, there aren't any this time. And all open and closed hatches are opened and sealed. All open hatches or locked hatches and stagger markers come off the board. So we're doing that. Okay, well, I am only going to be doing 1 round an episode, so unfortunately this is going to be pretty short, but we're going to just adjust the camera and going to wrap up for today. Well, as you can see, things not looking too great for our 2 Rocketeers. We have the Doctor down to 2 health. They both have 4 oxygen left, and Annie Fletcher's at 3 health. We got a couple of War Thralls now. We got 2 Saucermen and 2 Leaders and a Bug. We have got some nice force field belts that we can pick up, maybe, if we can get to them. But we're going to have to start exploring this part of the alien base here. And we've only collected 2 blood samples, 1 from a Saucerman and 1 from a Bug. We need 1 from a Leader. Of course, we don't get blood samples from Thralls. We still haven't seen the Sentinel or the Leeches. Yeah, which we need to collect samples from. The Sentinels are the great big nasty guys. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Space Cadets Away Missions. We're doing mission 3. We're in an alien base in Earth orbit, and it's called Orbital Base. So we will see you in the next episode.